like this. This is the, again, the amplitude response, the amplitude tomography response. And you can kind of see, I think, that the anomalous amplitudes seem to line up across the void areas. Now these amplitudes are not scaled to each individual, they're not scaled between surveys accurately. Look at this one out here though, where you don't think you have any voids. There's basically no change in amplitude across the survey, so you probably would say that this is a safe area. Don't worry about it, you don't need to move. Whereas these areas, you'd probably say, well, I'd be careful, I might drill more holes. The reason that they needed this kind of data was to understand where these things were. It's a safety issue. The miners, there are people that have died when trucks have fallen in those holes. So what they're trying to do is optimize where they need to drill test holes, just like we would do in geotechnical engineering. You've got a survey, or you've got a building site or something like that, and you want to know where you need to drill your evaluation holes. Well, if you've got a big area, you don't know where to drill. You just pick it and you say, well, it's got to be the same here as it is there. With this technique, you can basically go in and say, oh no, don't worry about this area. This area is really competent. It's going to be fine. Oh, here's the area where you really need to drill. And so that's the value of the technique. And it's starting to be used pretty much in a lot of mining areas, but hopefully it'll be start to be adapted by the geotechnical community too.
So, have you given it a name?
Yes.
Banshee?
No. By the way, it's called, what we did in the paper is called it TOMO SW, TOMO surface waves, rather than MASW. But we'll see what the adoption is. It's just as cheap as an MASW to record. So you can basically get 3D data for the same price. Now this is a 2D picture. I'm sorry, I'm going over a little bit. This is a 2D picture. How would we get 3D? This is a filter from, how would we take that 2D and get 3D? What we would do is we would take that picture at different frequencies, because the different frequencies see deeper. So we actually could have a shallow picture of this and a deeper picture of this, depending on the frequency that we use. So we can generate 3D pictures. Okay, we'll see you on Wednesday.